Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to David at Goes with Hobbies. It's doggy time, and I've been. Oh, here she. Here she comes. Here she comes. This is one of my little girls. This is Honey. She's decided to come up on the lap, have a fuss. Hey, yeah. Right. She's a female. Oh, once decided to try and get up. Tried, didn't succeed. Anyway, what was I saying? Shih Tzus, temperament, outstanding, beautiful little doggies. They have which are easier, boys or girls? Girls, girls, every time. Rosie, no. She's right, she's aimed my cake up. We've got a cake and a cup of coffee for breakfast. And she's sort of thinking, nibbles. Anyway, Shih Tzus, their temperament. Amazing is the best way to describe it. Boys can be right stroppy little ones. Just like kids really, aren't they? Females are a totally different ball game. Boys will sort of have their food. Don't get me wrong, some can really be nice. But yeah, they can be a bit right? Who's that? I'll try a little cough. Let me allow me to move my arm. So what was I saying? Lost the plot. Let's does she have any breakfast? Yeah, Rosie. Let's give Rosie a treat. Rosie. Oh, who's that over there? Hang on. Wrong one. Someone disappeared over there. No, you can do that. So we've got, who's over there? Oh, I know who that is. That's Herbert, my little boy. He's not his real name. I'm just calling him an Herbert for the moment. We'd name a dog Sausage. We did. Uh-oh. 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 Hello. See, this is the thing about Shih Tzus. They love giving you lovings. Hello. 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 Have you come to see Daddy? Have you come to see Daddy? Yes. Here comes Jealous. Hello. Hello. Good girl. You good girl? Hey? Always a big yawn. This is what the thing is about Shih Tzu. She just put her paw up. Hey? She just put her paw up. She's a darling, she is. It's my little Daisy. She's so cute. She is such a cutie. Anyway, we was waffling, wasn't we? Anyway, Shih Tzus. Boys can be a little bit of pain in the arse. Boys are a bit stroppy. Doesn't that sound like kids, eh? Kids can be stroppy too, can't they? What are the first word they learn? No. Never yes. Or certainly. It's no. Because they probably hear you say it more often than not. But dogs, you can, excuse me, it doesn't, most of the time, the dog will understand the tone of the voice. So you can say jabba jabba jabba, just for example, and put it in a stern voice, and the dog will pick up on the sound more than the words spoken, because that tone of voice is associated with an action. In other words, if the dog's doing something wrong, you talk to him like that, then the dog knows not to do it. It's like you could say no, but in a stern voice. In other words, a forceful voice, that the animal will know not to do it. You don't have to smack dogs. Occasionally I have tapped them on the bum, that's about all they get. But most of the time it's a no. And a stern talking to. One of our dogs, he can be particularly stubborn and awkward. And it doesn't like being told off. It's a bit like kids, really, isn't it? Anyway, we're digressing. So, with our dogs, I think the way I've got them pretty well sussed out. The girls are pretty easygoing. The boys that's the thing. Shih Tzus, they like their own company. You're just an optional extra. So I think I'll call this Shih Tzus, we are the optional extra. Sounds funny, doesn't it? It is funny, because I think we're not their masters. We're at their beck and call. Think about it. Yeah, I know. Oh dear. Right, where was I? So, boys tend to be more woof woof, and girls seem to be more sleepy and more laid back. Between the two, I'd say if you want to, the first dog you get should be a girl. Yes, you probably want to get a spade later on, but not after her first season, or maybe her second season, because excuse me, that's always what the vets would advise, and that's what we was advised. Excuse me. So, useful tips if you're having a dog. This obviously depends on yourself. My advice is what we feel and what our understanding is. So I'm just passing my information on to you, giving you some sort of background as a dog owner and what's useful things, But in another video, we'll cover things that are dangerous to dogs and things you can avoid dogs doing, let's just say. So, anyway, we're going to wrap this video up shortly, but temperament wise, a Shih Tzu female is always the best choice for the start with. They can be very loyal, very loving. If you have multiple dogs, Shih Tzu females can be a little bit stroppy at times. In other words, they'll have a little scrap between each other, but most of the time they're easygoing, pretty lovable. If you have two dogs, a male and a female, obviously the male will want to get the female, take that into consideration. But if you have two male dogs, you probably have a bit of scrap in there because of testosterone, whatever they call it, you know what I mean. And the females are a bit more like, when the disadvantage with the female is they bleed when they have come into season. You can get various things to cope with that. You can put a little nappy on them when they're in season, but it's a lot of it's common sense. And we'll talk about food in another video as well. What's the best type of food for them, and what we found is good, and what not to use and what to use, really. Probably overlapping on other videos. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, it's quite another long one, unfortunately, 10 minutes. I know I tend to waffle a bit, but it's what dog owners do. We talk about our dogs and how things affect us, and that what advice we can give other owners that want to talk about their dogs and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as I said, I think yeah, dogs, and we're the optional extra, I think I'll call this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, please do so, and you'll hear lots of lovely videos about this, that and the other. And if you hit the bell icon and then click on all, and you'll be notified of them all. So until the next time, see you for soon. See you for soon? See you soon. Oh well. Should I cut that bit out? Nah. See you then. Bye.